Exclusive. Inside Princess Leonor and Prince Christian's royal love story sparkling heart. In the grand halls of royalty, where every glance is measured and every move watched, love was never meant to bloom freely. But somehow, it did. Two young hearts, born to rule, yet longing to live, found each other where destiny least expected. Princess Leonor of Spain, Prince Christian of Denmark. Their story wasn't scripted by palace officials, but by fate itself. And what began as formal greetings at royal events soon grew into something the world couldn't ignore. It started quietly, an innocent friendship between two heirs to two thrones. Royal events, state dinners, shared causes, and family alliances brought them together time and again. But beneath the polished smiles and formal bows, something unspoken began to take root. They were seen exchanging knowing glances at official banquets, laughing together at private gatherings, and supporting each other during moments of royal pressure. Slowly, the line between duty and desire blurred. The first whispers of romance emerged after the 2023 Royal Summit in Copenhagen. Observers noticed how Leonor's demeanor softened around Christian, and how his gaze lingered just a moment too long when she spoke. The Spanish and Danish press began speculating, but both royal families denied any involvement beyond friendship. Yet, behind palace walls, the truth was more tender and more complex. Leonor, raised under the careful guidance of Queen Letizia and King Felipe, had always been taught to prioritize her crown over her heart. Christian, too, understood the heavy weight of his future as Denmark's crown prince. But neither could silence what they felt. In letters exchanged through trusted aides and in rare, private phone calls, their connection deepened. They talked not of politics or state matters, but of dreams, freedom, purpose, and the lives they hoped to live beyond royal duty. Then came the turning point, the Royal Charity Gala in Madrid, late 2024. The world saw it, a fleeting touch, a look that said more than words could. Cameras captured the spark that no one could deny anymore. Royal insiders whispered that this was the moment everything changed, that both families realized this wasn't a teenage infatuation but something deeper, something real. But love in the royal world is never simple. Behind closed doors, there was tension. Spain feared a distraction for its future queen. Denmark worried about the political optics. Advisors warned both sides to stay silent. And yet, silence couldn't contain what was already written in their hearts. In early 2025, when Leonor began her naval training voyage, many assumed the distance would cool things down. Instead, it only made their bond stronger. Letters became lifelines. Christian reportedly sent her a small gold locket, a quiet token of loyalty, hidden beneath her uniform. And when her ship finally docked months later, sources say Christian was among the first to send congratulations privately. By spring of 2025, their relationship had moved beyond rumor. Quiet visits between Madrid and Copenhagen became frequent but discreet. Their families, initially cautious, began to accept that this connection might not be a passing phase but a love story in the making. Then came the moment the world could no longer ignore, Leonor's visit to Denmark that summer. What was presented as a diplomatic engagement turned into a breathtaking display of affection hidden in plain sight. The pair attended an art exhibition together, and though protocol forbade open displays, the warmth between them spoke louder than any royal decree. The cameras captured it, the world saw it, and suddenly, Leonor and Christian wasn't just a rumor, it was a reality. As whispers turned into headlines, royal commentators began drawing parallels to legendary love stories, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, or even Prince William and Kate Middleton. But Leonor and Christian's bond felt different. It was modern, equal, born not out of arranged duty but out of genuine connection. Both young, educated, and aware of the pressures of monarchy, they found solace in each other's understanding of a shared burden. Still, the love story wasn't without its trials. Behind the fairy tale image, Leonor reportedly struggled with balancing her growing royal responsibilities and the expectations of her position. Christian, too, faced scrutiny from within his own family, with concerns that their relationship might overshadow Denmark's domestic royal narrative. Yet, through it all, they held firm. Those close to the pair describe them as grounded, loyal, and quietly determined to protect what they have. Insiders reveal that they share a love of simplicity, afternoons spent in conversation, long walks away from cameras, and shared dreams of service over spectacle. They bring out the best in each other, one source reportedly said. They remind each other why they were born into this world, to lead with compassion, not control. And perhaps that's what makes this royal love story so captivating. It's not built on extravagance, but on authenticity. It's not the story of a prince saving a princess, it's the story of two equals navigating a destiny they didn't choose but have chosen to face together. Now, as 2025 unfolds, the whispers have turned into a chorus of anticipation. Reports suggest that both royal households have entered private discussions, exploring how to honor this young love while upholding centuries of tradition. Some insiders claim a formal engagement might be on the horizon. Others believe both families are treading carefully, aware of the weight such a union would carry for Europe's royal alliances. And while nothing official has been declared, the world waits, breath held, hearts hopeful. Because beyond the protocols and pageantry, Leonor and Christian represent something rare: love that defies royal boundaries, love that grows quietly amid global attention, love that dares to be real in a world built on formality. From Madrid's royal palace to Copenhagen's Amalienborg castle, their connection continues to capture imaginations worldwide. Young people see in them not just royalty, but relatability. Two individuals balancing duty with desire, public service with personal dreams. And as their story unfolds, one truth remains: love, even in the world's most glittering cages, always finds a way. Perhaps years from now, when the history books are written, the tale of Princess Leonor and Prince Christian will not just be remembered as a royal romance, but as a defining moment of modern monarchy, a love story that reminded the world that even crowns cannot cage the human heart. This is their story, their truth, their royal love, written not by protocol, but by destiny.